Welcome, I'm Cassandra, and this is your general and love forecast for June 2018. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Okay, so for the first card, this is Leo Sun, Leo Moons, and Leo Risings. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this definitely shows that luck is turning in our favor. So potentially some of you may have been experiencing some hard times, but it definitely looks like luck is reversing for you in your favor. And this is very, very good. This is positive. This is a very positive way to start. I'm loving it already. Oh, nice. So it's clarified by the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, this can bring a message concerning romance for some of you, okay? Not everybody is interested in romance. Not every Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising wants to be in a relationship, and that's okay. But this can indicate for some of you that this could be a message coming in concerning love and potential relationship. Now, for the rest of you, this could be indicating that perhaps you could have some friends or a family member that may want to help you. So that is very, very good. But most of all, this page is very helpful. They want to help. So someone could offer to help you. Sometimes the birth of a child, you might get news that there's been a birth of a child. Or this can just be pointing towards happiness, in family conditions. Or this could be indicating a younger child, like a teenager, maybe bringing in some good news. It doesn't necessarily have to be a child. This could just be indicating messages coming in. These messages would be about love or receiving help, someone wanting to help, to be of help. They could be a family member, they could be a friend. So, very positive. Okay, so this would be your circumstances. So here we have the Empress in the reverse position. So this is definitely not the best way to have her. Typically this is the Mother card. So for some of you, this could be indicating that you could be dealing with a mother or a mother type figure in your life. For some of you, if this is actually representing a person, this could be dealing with your mom. Maybe your mom's being difficult, or maybe your mom could be experiencing some ill health. This can also be stepmothers for some of you. But in general, this card can indicate in the reverse perhaps a lack of security, lack of finances, maybe even poverty for some. A lack of security. So that is never good. I mean, sometimes this can be indicating for some that you could be experiencing fertility type of issues. Or, it could be indicating that your home life or your marriage could be troubled right now. There seems to be some dissatisfaction within a family or even a dysfunctional family. Who the hell isn't dysfunctional anymore, though? What is normal? I mean, you just gotta laugh this off, okay? But, you know, it can be indicating that there is dissatisfaction, you know, and there can be a bit of a dysfunctional type of family. So, unhappiness with the family life in general, or with your relationship with a significant other, or maybe even with a mother. You know, for some of you, you could be experiencing issues with a mother or a stepmother or even a mother-in-law for some of you, okay? But in general, to me, this is definitely speaking of like financial hard times. This is the overall feeling I'm getting for you guys. Okay, so it's clarified by the King of Cups. So this king is very emotional, but to look at him, you would never guess it. Because he has a very calm exterior. He doesn't show his emotions, but trust and believe they are there. They are very, very strong. Typically, this is a man that is very good with other people. He can be a teacher, he can be a counselor. Some of you could actually seek out some counseling. Not all of you, but I mean, some of you could seek out some counseling. Some of you could actually seek out some advice. Or for some of you, this could be your overall energy. Now, the King of Cups, he can handle the very rocky emotions. And he does it with compassion. So a very compassionate man, but at the same time he's very good at keeping his emotions restrained so that they are not so obvious to outside people. But he's still very emotional. So to me, this definitely speaks on staying in balance, especially emotionally. Because this is a pretty rough situation, but we need to stay in balance and be compassionate, especially if you're experiencing issues within the home. Maybe there could be a lack of understanding. So we definitely need to channel this king and his compassion and his understanding. And like I said, for some of you, this could be pointing towards actually getting advice from someone with this type of character. Or, some of you could actually get some counseling. Either way. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a man either. So it can be male or female. And it doesn't have to be, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This could just be the overall energy. We need to stay balanced emotionally and during this turbulent time, okay? So this would be the focus. And we have the Three of Coins in reverse. So this definitely indicates that perhaps some of the skills that we have, they might need to be expanded. Maybe some of us are not doing our best work. And a lot of times that's due to a lack of teamwork. Like people are not working together when they need to be. And so this causes difficulties. The Three of Coins definitely speaks about learning a skill. So some of you might have started to learn a skill and maybe it's just not been very rewarding for you. Maybe some of you are going to get more schooling. Sometimes when this card comes up, we can just suddenly decide, I'm going to go do something else altogether. I would just rather go learn a new skill. Now, typically this card is associated with teamwork, and so as I was saying earlier, sometimes this can indicate that a team is not working together properly. So if coworkers are at odds with each other, or business partners are at odds with each other, this can really make things difficult. Sometimes this can indicate that there could be some contractual type of disagreements. This can actually be union type of disagreements. And on occasion, this can indicate for some of you unsafe work conditions. So we definitely need to be careful of that. And sometimes this can indicate that perhaps we're just not happy where we're at. Maybe we feel like we're not being appreciated for what we can provide. And when the people we have to work with are not playing nice and not seeing us for who we are and what we bring to the table, that can become very frustrating. So some of you might decide to be like, hey, I'm ready to find something else. Okay. So, it's clarified by the Three of Cups. So this is kind of odd. This is a card of celebration. It's time to party. So typically there's something that is achieved here, and it's a reason to celebrate. So for some of you, maybe you might be able to get through these disagreements, these misunderstandings. For some of you, you might decide to go in a completely different direction and learn a new skill, and maybe this is a reason to celebrate. Every time I see this card, this can definitely indicate that, there could be a reconciliation with whomever you're having to work with. This could indicate that there is a reconciliation, that you guys are able to work things out. And that's a reason to celebrate. Just don't overdo it, Moderation, Leo. Okay, so this would be your recent past. So we have the King of Swords. So this is a very stern man. Very single man as well. So this could actually be representing an actual person from your past, or this could be just about the overall energy. Now, the King of Swords, this man is fair. He is honorable. But let me tell you, if you are messing up, you are doing something wrong, unethical, boy, he will strike you down. This is not the person you want to piss off, let me tell you. But he is fair and he is honorable. He takes his time in making decisions because he wants to make sure he's going to make the right choice. He's going to weigh the pros and the cons to each choice, to each party, whatever it may be. But he's going to make sure that he makes a fair and honorable choice, decision. He doesn't make his decisions impulsively. Some could say he's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, someone with the air type of element. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't even, it could be representing a woman as well. or this could be about the overall energy. Now, the King of Swords, he will definitely do the thing that is right. And this man, he's very karmic to me. Very, very, very karmic. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause. Heard my husband and my son and my dog coming in. And of course the dog come barreling in here, so yeah. I already knew it was going to happen, so. Some of you may not have even noticed, but you know, hey. I'm a full disclosure type of gal, so alright. Where was I? Yes. Okay, so again, this man, he's fair and honorable when he makes his decisions. He takes his time. For some of you, this could be a lawyer, a judge. Yeah. Now, in general, as a person, this man could appear to be pretty stern. He has a great memory. I mean, he is like sharp as a tack, especially when it comes to like analysis and recall of an event. Like, yeah, he is on it. But he's an honorable man. He's very fair. Like I said, he takes his time in making decisions. So, I mean, if any of you guys have been having court type situations, this is definitely a positive that he is in the upright position. So it would indicate that the decision that had been made in the past was one that took into consideration everything, and so the honorable choice was made. Okay, so it's clarified by the Nine of Swords in reverse. So typically this is a situation where we've gone through a loss and we are now healing from the loss. So there was definitely a loss in your past. Some of you might have ended up seeing this King of Swords type of character. Again, could be male or female, or it could be representing energy, just in general. Now, this loss, I always refer to this card as the Nightmare card, because it is literally a card where we go through a loss, and I mean, it can cause us to sometimes have nightmares. Sometimes we have sleepless nights. We can have issues with stress, anxiety, depression, yeah. And on occasion, this card can indicate unfaithfulness within a relationship. So that will resonate with a few of you. But the situation ended in a loss. But the upside here is it shows that you were healing from this loss in the past. So that's good. At least we're getting past the loss. And this loss, you know, it could have been a relationship, romantic, platonic. It could have even been a job for some of you. For some of you, this could have been a loss in court. I mean, it can go so many different ways. Because not every Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising is living the same exact life and wanting the same exact thing. So, okay, so this would be the present, the here, and the now energy. So we have the Knight of Wands. This is absolutely wonderful. I am so happy to see this card for you guys. So, the Knight of Wands, this card always brings with it changes. But these changes are very, very positive changes. So, they are changes for the best outcome. Now, sometimes these changes can actually be pretty unexpected. So, they can catch you off guard. You don't always see it coming. They can be pretty unexpected. But hey, no matter what the changes are that you guys are going through, they are positive. Sometimes this comes up for a job opportunity. Sometimes we might change residence. Sometimes we might change residence for a job opportunity. Sometimes this can indicate, going traveling. And sometimes, this can be quite unexpected. Like you had no plans on traveling and then you got a friend come up to you and say, hey, you want to go here? Okay. But whatever these changes are for you, these changes are positive. That is some beauty right there. Oh, yay. So you got the 10 of coins to clarify. So this is not just a card of money. This is a card of wealth, guys. Wealth. I'm loving it. Okay, so this is a card for having that wealth. Sometimes this can be like familial type of wealth where we have a business that is handed down through the family from generation to generation to generation. Maybe for some of you this could be indicating that you might get a chance to work at a company that's like this. But this card represents large businesses, corporations. This business would be very solid, very stable, very structured. Benefits. Very, very good job or job opportunities. Okay? This is wonderful. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so for the near future, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So this is about us having an opportunity. For some, this might be a job opportunity. Now, typically this is about us coming back from a period of being dissatisfied and discontent and just, bored, and life's just been kind of blah, so we've come out of that. We're no longer stuck self-reflecting and focusing on everything that we're dissatisfied with. So we've come out of that, and this is a card of getting back out there, making friends, going out and doing some things, and maybe going out and doing some things, this can actually be the catalyst that brings forward the opportunity, because there will be an opportunity presented to you. This is amazing. I'm loving it. So don't be afraid to get out and go do something, have fun, go enjoy yourself, go make some friends, or go hang out with some existing friends. But nonetheless, get out there, put yourself out there. Because you never know where you're going to find this opportunity, or where this opportunity is going to find you. But you don't want to have yourself locked up in your house, okay? So get out. Get out of the house. Go have some fun. You deserve it, Leo. You deserve it. Get out there, have some fun, pamper yourself. Go shine, baby. It's time, okay? It is Leo's time to shine. No joke. And for some of you, this could indicate that perhaps a new love interest could be arriving soon. That'll resonate with a few of you. Ooh, okay. I'm almost giddy here. I'm so happy for you guys. So we have the Three of Wands to clarify. So this most definitely is indicating an opportunity coming. And to me, this would be a financial opportunity. See, this man, he's like sitting and he's watching the ship come in. Well, this ship is carrying resources for him. Money. Now, a lot of times with the Three of Wands, this can indicate that we could potentially be traveling over water, whether we're driving in our car over a bridge, you know, or in an airplane flying across the water. So for some of you, this could indicate travel in connection to a job or even a creative type of project endeavor or a business type of partnership. Whatever it may be, this is an opportunity. For some of you, this could indicate that somebody is definitely willing to come in and help you or provide you with this opportunity. And this opportunity is going to bring you more resources. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love it. Okay, so this would be your attitude. And here we have the Ten of Coins, which is the same as this one up here. So yeah, we are definitely having an attitude of wealth. So we are focused on having that wealth, building that wealth. We are money minded right now. It's all about making that paper. Okay, so it's clarified by the Queen of Cups. Okay, so some of you are definitely taking on an attitude of nurturing this wealth. You guys want to nurture it so that you can get more and more and more wealth. That's beautiful. Now, the Queen of Cups, she's a very emotional, nurturing type of person. Again, she can be male or female, or we could just be dealing with the energy here. But she tends to rely on her intuitions rather than her logic. So some of you could actually be using your intuition to help gain you some wealth. But she is also a queen that feels very, very deeply. Very, very deeply. For some of you, maybe wealth would be having the perfect relationship. That'll resonate with a few of you. Okay, this is how other people would see you. Here we have the Eight of Swords. So, this is a card of fear. This is where we can take our fears and literally create a mental prison. All out of our fear. And so then we are restricting ourselves. A lot of times we feel stuck because there is huge indecision, and this fear just keeps driving the indecision even more. And so the fear I always look at it like fear kind of keeps us on that proverbial hamster wheel where we just keep running, 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 but we ain't making it nowhere. Fear paralyzes us. And so some of you may have had a decision to make, but maybe you've had a very hard time in regards to making that decision. And the decision could have been regarding someone else in your life, because this is how other people see you. So this could be a decision that you had to make about someone else in your life, or this could be how they're looking at you. Now, for a very few of you, this could indicate that perhaps maybe someone you know could literally be physically incarcerated, but that's only going to resonate with a very few of you. But to me, this is more about us being in our own mental prison that we have created. And the bars are the fear. And our fears can just grow and grow and grow. So we really need to get out of the fear, because the fear restricts us from being able to make a choice. And we can't see clearly with fear. And see, this woman, she is sitting inside these swords. She's got a blindfold on. She looks like she's stuck, but she's really not stuck. All she has to do is stand up, take that blindfold off, and walk in between the swords and right out. But she doesn't do it because she's being so fearful. The fear has got a hold of her. So if you guys have been struggling with fear, you need to tell that fear to get out of your mind. I mean, some of you may have to literally exercise it out of your mind like it's a damn demon. Get rid of it, okay? Because fear will keep you in the same spot. Fear wants to paralyze you. It doesn't want you to succeed. And look at these glorious changes and opportunities that are coming your way. Do not let fear get into the driver's seat. Don't let it happen, Leo. You're the one in charge. So you tell that fear to get the hell up out of your head, okay? Now it is clarified by the magician. So the magician shows that we do have some very good skills and abilities in which we can profit off of. Now the other side to the magician is this magician can manifest whatever he wants, whatever he desires. If he wants financial security, a new job, he can literally speak it to the universe and it happens. He is a master magician. He is a master manifester. Okay? So maybe some of you might be experiencing fear in regards to manifesting. Maybe your fear keeps creeping in and telling you that you're never going to get this. You're never going to get it like this. Don't listen to the fear. Don't listen. Because you can truly have whatever you want. You have the ability to manifest the opportunities to have whatever you want. And fear will try to take it away from you, but you cannot let it. Okay, so this would be hopes or fears. So right off the bat, I'm going to classify this as a fear because this is the Five of Cups. This is a card of loss and disappointment, a card of severing ties. This, could be a romantic relationship, a platonic relationship, even a job. But whatever it is, there's definitely sorrow, a reason to grieve. So, I'm automatically going to class this as a fear since this is the fears, hopes and fears category, because I don't see anybody hoping for that. And then it's clarified by the Hermit in the reverse position. So this is about disregarding good advice, disregarding wisdom given, not listening to our higher mind, or not listening to some actual good advice that was given. You know, I could go on forever, but this is just the hopes or fears position, so those don't have to manifest. Okay, so the final outcome, we have the Page of Coins. So this is receiving messages in regards to a creative project or a possible job or work opportunity. So it looks like this opportunity, we're going to receive some news about it. And since it's in the upright position, this is going to be great news. This is going to be positive news. For some of you, this could be indicating you might go back to school. But, you know, for some of you, you'll want that. You'll want to perhaps learn a new set of skills. For some of you, this could indicate that perhaps maybe a teenager in your life could be graduating or getting ready to start college. Some of you might want to further your education. But in general, this is a card of receiving, you know, excellent messages in regards to our finances. And that opportunity, I mean, this is fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. And so it's clarified by the Two of Wands. This just keeps getting better and better. So the Two of Wands, this is about us literally setting something into motion. And we are awaiting results. We have set something in motion. And we're waiting for results. We're getting to see how it materializes, okay? And sometimes this can actually indicate that somebody is going to come up and offer you their help. So someone may want to become, you know, a business partner, or someone just in general may want to help you in regards to this business opportunity. For some of you, this could be as simple as maybe this person might recommend you on another, you know, opportunity, financial opportunity. Maybe somebody you know might recommend you for a certain job. Either way, the news is completely positive, good. It's fantastic, Leo. Absolutely great. Hands down, you guys have had the best reading up to this point. The best reading. We started off a little rocky, but damn, has it gotten so much better. So, for the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So, we had the Page of Cups right up here. So, this is definitely either a romantic offer that comes in, someone potentially wanting to be in a romantic relationship, or this could be someone that you know that wants to offer their help to you because they want to help. Typically, this is an encouraging, helpful type of energy. It's also a very intuitive energy as well. Oh, looky there. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this is our Leo card, the Sun card. So whatever it is you want, it looks like you're going to get it, Leo. The Sun card is an absolute blessing. It's an absolute yes as well. We got the optimism here. So If it's relationship you want, yep. If it's marriage, yep. Whatever you want. If it's a new job, yep. I mean, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful for you guys. I'm so happy for you. And the optimism, if you guys have not been feeling very optimistic lately, it's going to return. Especially when these opportunities start heading your way, you're going to have a whole lot of reasons to be optimistic. So, okay. Trying something a little bit different here. These are called the Good Tarot. Essentially, they put these in the context of affirmations, very positive affirmations, which I think is good. You guys have had a very positive reading, so, but I don't see how it could hurt. We could all use some positive affirmations in our life, so yeah. Now I'm gonna have to read from this book, okay? If we're talking regular tarot, I mean, I know this like the back of my hand, been doing it for over 20 years, so I'm good there. But to put it in the context of positive affirmations, it's gonna take me a little bit, so I'll get it together. But for now, I'm gonna read from the book. So okay, so the first card is Nine of Earth. Disciplined self-reliance, reliable resources, restraint and self-control. The final stone placed in the foundation. I know I can rely on myself and spirit. There are many tools at my disposal, and I use my resources wisely, solidifying the foundation of my security in the material world. I am diligent and disciplined, focused on completing the work I began long ago. I stick to my program, trusting that the plan is unfolding before me exactly as Spirit intended. So that's beautiful. And this is a card of financial independence, financial self-sufficiency. Very, very good. So the next card is Love. Look at that lion. Love, oneness. In all of life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and an exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. That's beautiful. Ooh, and the Queen of Fire. That's Leo. Creative collaborations, soul connections, passion inspired by spirit and artist. I am capable of strong friendships that inspire me and encourage me to express myself in my own way. I co-create with others, dedicated to a vision of achieving the highest good of all. How might I join in the dance of co-creation, letting spirit flow through me and inspire me to express my passions? So, yeah, that definitely puts it, in positive affirmations. If you guys like it, let me know. Okay, so, Love Oracle. So these will be the love oracle cards for the Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs that are single. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So it definitely sounds like something is brewing for you guys. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, so it definitely seems that some of you definitely already have someone that you're talking to, and you are slowly getting to know each other. Oh, honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, so maybe for some of you, you might want to look around a holiday for things to definitely start kicking up a notch or two. There you go. Okay, so these will be for the Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs that are married or in a relationship. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So, looks like they just got married, like they're walking away to go on their honeymoon. So, this is a card where it's definitely indicating that you and your spouse or your significant other, you definitely need to take a time out and retreat from the world, you know, turn the phones off, you know, the technology, you know, spend some time together one-on-one so that you can really stay connected or reconnect, whatever the case may be. But this is definitely calling to spend some time together alone, just you two. You know, and it's pretty easy, you know, to get preoccupied with the day-to-day grind of things, you know, but this is definitely saying, hey, you need to take a time out so that you can spend some time with your significant other. You know, you don't have to do anything major. I mean, even if it's only for a day, you know, you can go on a picnic, you can go to a movie. I mean, whatever floats your boat, you know. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay. Okay, so retreat and then be playful, because it's going to be all about recapturing the romance. Oh, look at that. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So if we retreat, spend some time one-on-one, we bring out our inner playfulness so that we can totally recapture the romance and reconnect, we will find the passion for each other yet again. Or the passion will increase. Well, that's absolutely beautiful. Well, I hope this has been helpful, Leo. Like I said, you guys have had the best reading up to this point, so we're going to call you Lucky Leo this month. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy this. I love you guys, and I'm sending you blessings of healing, prosperity, and love.